Let me paint a picture that you know all too well. It's Monday morning. You're starting your perfect diet. The meal prep, it's immaculate. Salads packed, macro calculations precise. You're going to nail this. By Wednesday, you're standing in the kitchen surrounded by every single thing you told yourself you wouldn't eat. An entire pizza, half a cake, bags of chips. You think to yourself, I've ruined everything. Might as well keep eating. This isn't about willpower. This is a sophisticated mental trap that's been holding you hostage. You ask yourself, why? Why can't I find balance? Why does it feel like you're either 100% perfect or completely derailed? Does that sound like you? Yeah, it used to be me too. I understand the struggle intimately because I've lived it. As a certified nutrition coach and emotional eating specialist, I've dedicated my career to helping high-achieving women break free from the all or nothing cycle. And during my own journey climbing the corporate ladder, I gained 140 pounds in 5 years. I tried every diet imaginable throughout my entire life. I've been dieting since I was 5 or 6 years old. And what I ultimately realized was that the problem wasn't food. The problem, it's my brain. It's your mind. And now I've helped over 120 women transform their relationship with food. Women earning 6-7 figures who thought that they could do anything and that they were alone in this struggle. My approach that I'm about to walk you through is not another diet. It's about understanding the sophisticated psychological mechanism that's been protecting you, even when it feels like it's holding you back. If you're serious about breaking free from this cycle, you need to be a part of this community. So subscribe to this channel because every week, if not multiple times a week, I break down the myths, reveal the strategies, and show high-achieving career-oriented women exactly how to reclaim their power. So hit that subscribe button, press the like button, turn on notifications, your breakthrough is waiting. Now, the first thing we must do is understand the all or nothing mindset. So let's get brutally honest about the mental trap that's been destroying your relationship with food. The all or nothing mindset is not just about eating. It's a sophisticated psychological pattern that infiltrates every single aspect of your life. Because if you're like that with food, you're probably like that with money, with your career, with your family, your kids. It's everywhere. Here's what it really looks like. Perfect meal plan or complete food chaos. Pristine diet or total binge. Complete control or total surrender. Psychologically, this mindset is rooted in something deeper than just food. It's about control, perfectionism. The same drive that makes you exceptional in your professional life is the exact same mechanism at work that is sabotaging your relationship with food and nutrition. For high achievers like you, the world is binary. Success or failure. No middle ground. You've built an entire career on this approach. It's what makes you successful. Negotiate the deal or walk away. Crush the presentation or don't bother showing up. But your body doesn't work in absolutes. Your metabolism doesn't understand all or nothing. So here's what's happening. When you restrict, your brain interprets it as a threat. Survival mode activates. Your physiological response? Store every single calorie. Slow the metabolism. Increase the cravings. And the cycle looks like this. Starting with a strict diet, intense restriction, mounting psychological pressure, inevitable binge, shame, back to the strict diet. And each time, you're not failing. You're running an incredibly sophisticated survival mechanism because your brain isn't broken, it's protecting you. But what is the real cost of this all or nothing mentality? Let's talk about it. Because research shows that professionals caught in this perfectionist eating cycle lose an average of 12 to 15 hours per week just thinking about food. That is an entire 40-hour work week each month that is lost and gone. And the financial impact is staggering. $3,000 to $5,000 spent annually on a diet program, the potential career earnings that are lost due to reduced cognitive performance, and a 40% decrease in professional confidence due to your body image. Emotionally, you're living in a constant state of war with yourself. Every meal becomes a battlefield. Every food choice feels like a moral judgment, and the psychological toll is quantifiably devastating. A 68% increase in anxiety symptoms. Perfectionists have a 55% higher rate of depression, and perfectionists are 3 times more likely to develop disordered eating patterns. Now, professionally, this mindset is costing you far more than you realize as well. You're losing an estimated $50,000 in potential lost earnings just due to reduced performance. The myth of perfect eating is just a myth. Perfect does not exist. Consistency does. Progress does. Compassionate adaptation does. And your body is not a machine to be controlled. It's an intelligent system to be understood and supported. And every time you push for absolute perfection, you're actually pushing yourself away from your goals. You're creating more stress. You're just getting farther away from where you want to be, and more metabolic confusion too. Your metabolism has no idea what's going on. More psychological resistance. The most successful professionals don't achieve balance through rigid control. They achieve it through flexibility, self-compassion, and strategic adaptation. So now that we've explored why the all or nothing mindset is destroying your relationship with food, now let's talk about how to actually break free. After working with dozens of women, I've developed the Freedom Method, which is a revolutionary, proven approach specifically designed for high-achieving, career-oriented women trapped in the perfectionist eating cycle. Let me walk you through it. F stands for Foundation of Nutrition and Hydration. This is strategic, balanced eating and hydration that supports your professional potential. R is Reconnect with Emotions, understanding the psychological roots with an all or nothing thinking. E, establish executive level habits, creating systems that break the perfectionist cycle. E is empower mindset shifts. Here, we're transforming rigid thinking into adaptive strategies. D is all about developing self-compassion. We need to help you replace shame with understanding. O is optimizing mental performance. Here, we teach you how to use nutrition as a tool for professional success so that you're always operating at your peak. M stands for maintain long-term flexibility. This means that everything we do is a sustainable approach that evolves with your life. So now let's break down the 4 critical strategies that is part of the Freedom Method for transforming your relationship with food. Strategy number 1, mindset reframing. Here's a technique. Your brain is a high-performing machine that's been running the wrong software. It's like having an iPhone with Android on it, okay? We've got to reprogram it. So when a perfectionist thought emerges, you'll use this precise process. Number 1, recognize the thought without judgment. 2, challenge its validity. 3, replace it with a compassionate, strategic alternative. This takes a thought from, I've ruined everything by eating this cookie, to this is one choice in a journey of continuous improvement. Strategy number 2, developing a balanced nutrition approach. Forget rigid rules. We're introducing the 80-20 principle with a professional twist. 80% nutritionally strategic choices. 20% flexible human moments. This isn't permission to binge. This is intelligent design, because when you remove shame from occasional deviation, something remarkable happens. The compulsive urge to break the diet disappears. Strategy number 3, tools for breaking the cycle. Because your most powerful tool, self-awareness. I want you to create a precise tracking system. Log not just food, but your emotions. Note your triggers, identify patterns, and collect data like a high-performance researcher. You are the experiment. This is not about restriction. This is about understanding your unique nutritional landscape. Strategy number 4, practical implementation. Now, we need to create a flexible framework that works with your professional life. Meal prep that adapts to your schedule. Quick, nutrient-dense options for high-pressure days. Strategies for networking dinners or in client meetings. Backup plans for unexpected schedule changes. And by implementing these Freedom Method strategies, you're not just changing how you eat. You're transforming how you think about food, yourself, and your potential. This is not about being perfect. That is impossible. This is about being strategic, adaptable, and kind to yourself. If you've made it this far, you're not looking for another generic solution. You're ready for real transformation. And that's why I've created the Nourish and Flourish cookbook. This is 40 strategic recipes designed specifically to help you break free from emotional eating, food noise, the all or nothing mindset, and develop a balanced relationship with food. Download your copy at the link below in the description. And if you want to go deeper, I'm offering a limited number of executive food freedom strategy calls. During these calls, we'll uncover your unique eating patterns, identify any hidden mental blocks, and determine if my approach to food freedom is right for you. Book your free strategy call right now at the link below in the description. And if you're serious about transforming your relationship with food, subscribe to this channel, because every week I'm breaking down the strategies that help high achieving women reclaim their power, their health, and their potential. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, because your breakthrough is waiting.